Did you know you could froth non-dairy milk? I didn't. Well, let's try it out today. Today we got two different types of milk we'll be frothing. We have an almond milk and we have an oat milk. We're gonna be using a barista blend because it was made for this purpose of either steaming or frothing for your drinks, your lattes, your cappuccinos, whatever you want. And today we're gonna try it out, make a little sippy sip, make a little drinky drink. So today's experiment will be pretty straightforward. We're gonna pour these two milks into a glass and whisk it and then kind of see how long they take to froth and see how the froth holds up, and then we'll see how they taste. So let's get right into today's video. Welcome back, or if you're new here, my name is Joshua and we're just gonna be going through some different types of non-dairy milk options and trying them and doing different tests with like cereal or with coffee, or frothing them like in this video that you're about to see today. All right, let's get to it. Up first, we'll froth the almond milk. Yeah, I probably didn't need to add that much inside because see how it like tripled in volume? But you can already see how much it's frothing up. It looks so airy and you hear that noise in it. It's like very, you can tell it's getting thicker. So the best what I did is I chilled my glass, and then you want to make sure you're pulling it right out of the refrigerator right before you whip it up. The colder it is, the better it's going to be. Just like heavy whipping cream, when it's colder it's going to froth up a little bit nicer. It looks really nice and bubbly, you know, really nice and frothy. So into our glass we're just going to add some I just want to look at the bubbles here real quick. This is the froth of the almond milk. You see it's nice and thick, you know? That's a nice thick foam. And it's been holding up pretty well. Now, a trick I know is like you have to tilt the glass a little bit when you're whisking it. It's going to help aerate it a little bit more, incorporate a little more air so you get the nice airy texture. Look how soft that is. So cool. This is the almond milk that we frothed up, and you can see the texture is really nice and thick. We got these beautiful bubbles on top, and see how it's just floating on top of our drink there? I think it's a pretty looking drink, right? I know my drink is not really like a dark coffee or espresso type thing. It's actually just a protein shake because, you know, I'm trying to bulk up. Cheers, let's try it. I got on my nose. It's pretty nice. It's nice and airy, nice and light. I made a little mess on this first drink here, but you know, what I did learn is a couple things. When you're frothing these non-dairy milks, it's best when the milk is chilled. So what I did is I chilled the glass and I also pulled it right out of the fridge and poured it. When you're frothing these milks, make sure you're using a tall cup. That way, if for some reason you add too much milk and it overflows, you know, it can catch that excess, unlike the first time I did it here. But it's kind of a cool trick. I like the idea of frothing non-dairy milk. I didn't think it would actually work, but it did, and it tastes nice. The texture's really nice, nice and foamy. It gives you that nice little almond milk mustache. I like it. Almond milk is great. Now let's try oat milk and see how oat milk does. You see how much of the volume it increased? I'm not even lying to you guys. I get too excited when I pour the milk and it just like, I keep overfilling. So I'm just gonna pour some out again so I can, oh my goodness, look how frothy that is. This is, you hear that? That is crazy. This is actually really impressive how frothy this gets, right? And I like a thick foam, so I'm just gonna keep whisking it until it gets pretty thick. That's what we're working with, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That is pretty thick stuff. So I'm gonna pour in my little impromptu. All right, so I have my cup. I'm gonna take some out. This is the oat milk. Cheers. Now, I'm just gonna go off the top and say that I noticed the difference in the bubbles. The almond milk bubbles were a lot bigger, which made it drink a little differently. And these little bubbles in here almost make it like a really nice and really creamy. I'm guessing that has to do with the fat content of the milk. The difference in these barista blends typically is gonna be that the barista blend is gonna have a little more fat in it compared to the non-barista blend, non-dairy milks. Now looking at the almond milk has a total fat of 4.5 grams, and we're looking at the oat milk has a total of 7 grams per serving. So I'm guessing the fat contributes to the aeration and how it traps air, because if we know that fat and water don't tend to mix, so through emulsification, we're gonna get something very nice and creamy. Yeah, so my guess is that the fat is contributing to these really thin micro bubbles, which makes a really nice creamy drink. So I will have to say that I do prefer the oat milk foam over the almond milk foam. I will also say that the flavor is a little more superior in my belief. It just tastes much more creamier, and the texture is so light and airy. I am a fan of the foam. I'm a fan of the oat milk foam. In the comment section down below, let me know if you tried frothing non-dairy milks before, oat milk, almond milk, or if you have a favorite. So get yourself one of these and go froth some milk. I'll see you all in the next video. Stay tuned. I'll see you soon.